Mesoscale indications where there could be rotation, and obviously there's a whole bunch of them out there. We've got one TVS, a tornado vortex signature. There's no tornado warning over here. That is a severe thunderstorm warning for Fayette County and Lamar County. So again, I tell you what, let's take off the radar data and let's just do a total reset. You're going to see where we have tornado warnings, and we do not up here in northwest Alabama. That is a severe thunderstorm warning for parts of Lamar, Fayette, and Marion counties. We do have a tornado warning in effect for parts of Shelby and Talladega counties. That's for that circulation near Childersburg moving to the east. That will be passing south of the Talladega Super Speedway. Remember, tornadoes are small, counties are big, and these polygons, those are the actual warning areas, and the warning does not include the Super Speedway. The main concern is down here at Childersburg. And then farther south, we have a tornado warning for parts of southern Hale and parts of southwestern Perry counties for a storm that is coming out of Meringo County. That storm down there has produced hailstones up to the size of baseballs. So let's put the data back on the screen and we'll take you on a tour. Let's go to our Shelby County storm. We'll start with that. And again, this is a storm that is moving. I say Shelby County storm is becoming a Talladega County storm. Excellent storm structure. Excellent structure, and again, that circulation is sitting right over Childersburg. The Talladega Super Speedway is up here. The rain will be horrible. There will be thunder and lightning, but there is no tornadic circulation near the Super Speedway. Let's make that perfectly clear. The circulation is far to the south by a good 35 miles, and the circulation is right at the city of Childersburg, moving east-northeast. The next highway that circulation is going to cross is Highway 21. Obviously, nobody should be on Highway 21 between Talladega and Sylacauga. Folks around Alpine and Sycamore, you need to be in a safe place. And if this maintains that track, it will be crossing Highway 77 south of the city of Talladega, maybe moving up into Clay County. The air is a little more stable as you go farther east, so hopefully this will show signs of weakening, but it is not so far. And again, that is a very well wrapped up storm. There's the live radar that's located maybe near or just east of Childersburg.
Look at how that wrapped up in that last scan.
Yep. That's amazing. All right, I tell you what, it's 6 o'clock. Let's do a quick ID for a restart here on the television side. For those watching on television, this is ABC 3340, WBMA Birmingham, WCFT Tuscaloosa, WJSU Anniston. Our news at 6 o'clock starts now. And again, we are providing long-form severe weather coverage due to a significant tornado outbreak across the state this afternoon. Large hail is falling around Alpine.
Miles an hour and a temperature of 400 degrees Fahrenheit, the pyroclastic flow was unsurvivable. Herculaneum and Pompeii were directly in its path.
If I'm a citizen of Herculaneum, my
Shelby County storm. We'll start with that. And again, this is a storm that is moving. I say Shelby County storm is becoming a Talladega County storm. Excellent storm structure. Excellent structure, and again, that circulation is sitting right over Childersburg. The Talladega Super Speedway is up here. The rain will be horrible. There will be thunder and lightning, but there is no tornadic circulation near the Super Speedway. Let's make that perfectly clear. The circulation is far to the south by a good 35 miles, and the circulation is right at the city of Childersburg, moving east-northeast. The next highway that circulation is going to cross is Highway 21. Obviously, nobody should be on Highway 21 between Talladega and Sylacauga. Folks around Alpine and Sycamore, you need to be in a safe place. And if this maintains that track, it will be crossing Highway 77 south of the city of Talladega, maybe moving up into Clay County. The air is a little more stable as you go farther east, so hopefully this will show signs of weakening, but it is not so far. And again, that is a very well wrapped up storm. There's the live radar that's located maybe near or just east of Childersburg.
Look at how that wrapped up in that last scan.
Yep. That's amazing. All right, I tell you what, it's 6 o'clock. Let's do a quick ID for a restart here on the television side. For those watching on television, this is ABC 3340, WBMA Birmingham, WCFT Tuscaloosa, WJSU Anniston. Our news at 6 o'clock starts now. And again, we are providing long-form severe weather coverage due to a significant tornado outbreak across the state this afternoon. Large hail is falling around Alpine. We've got a strong tornadic signature now that's located near or east of Childersburg, and that's going to be crossing over Highway 21. It looks like this will be pretty close to DeSoto Caverns out here. So for those of you around Alpine, DeSoto Caverns, Sycamore, you want to be in a safe place as this continues moving on to the east. We have had reports of a lot of reports of storm damage today, a bunch. And again, we'll probably have more because this is a long duration event. We're kind of in the middle of it, and it's going to be a few more hours before things begin to calm down. But again, large hail falling to the north, possible tornado circulation east of Childersburg, moving east like that. Now, let's go to our storm that is near Maplesville. The good news, the Weather Service has not issued a tornado warning. We advise that you might want to be in a safe place just in case. We've seen signatures like this throughout the day today that have produced tornadoes. And again, if there's anything going on, it's very close to Maplesville right now. And again, we've got strong evidence of circulation right in downtown Maplesville. That will be moving pretty much along Highway 22. So we'll watch that. And again, there's no formal tornado warning. We're not in the business of doing that. But yet, when we see something like that, we think the course of least regret is to be in a safe place. So a possible tornado near Maplesville in Chilton County, moving off to the east like that, that ultimately will be affecting the US 31 corridor and the I-65 corridor if that stays together. Now, let's go down to Meringo County. This storm has been producing hailstones the size of tennis balls, and this has been really one of our largest hail-producing storms. And one of the clues you see right away, it's the lightning output, which is tremendous. Now, this is really a little out of our market. This is US Highway 80. This is Uniontown. The possible circulation is about to cross Highway 25. Fawnsdale is right here. Dayton is right here. The tornado impact number is sky high and an 8.3. And many people watch us in Meringo County. Technically, it's in the Montgomery television market, as is Perry. But just to let you know that tornadic circulation is moving northeast, and that's going to be crossing Highway 80, probably somewhere a little to the east of Uniontown, maybe out here toward Browns. So again, if you are, we don't want anybody traveling on US Highway 80 between Fawnsdale and Selma, really, for the next 30 minutes. Let's wait until the storm clears Highway 80, and we'll see the northward component of motion. The storms today have varied. Some have been moving due east. Some have been moving more northeast, but we'll keep an eye on this. But again, I just wanted to show you this. This is technically a little out of market, but that is a very dangerous storm along Highway 25, not too far from Dayton, south of Fawnsdale, moving northeast. That will be crossing Highway 80 somewhere out here, probably around Browns, George Hairston's farm, places like that. So we'll keep an eye on that. Now, let's go back up to the north, and we still have a severe thunderstorm warning here for Fayette County. Let's look at our sky cam in downtown Fayette. I would imagine it's about as nasty as it gets. There's a live look. And Jason, look at the rain total.
3.53 inches of rain in Fayette. They've had some substantial flash flooding issues in Fayette County so far. Same thing in Lamar County. Fortunately, west of Fayette, once this last storm comes through with a lot of thunder and lightning, and at least right now it doesn't look like it has too much wind with it, although we still have plenty of instability and a lot of upper air wind strength to push these storms along and get some strong downdrafts going. I don't think we're going to see the same magnitude of supercell develop out of this that we had earlier, but there's still that risk of a spin-up tornado. We'll look at the picture that's coming in from Columbus, Mississippi, and sometimes it gives us a better angle on it. There still appears to be some structure, but just like the storm down in Chilton County, there's no tornado warning with it. It wouldn't be a bad idea honestly, anytime you're under severe thunderstorm warning, it's not a bad idea to treat it as if there could be a tornado involved in it and be near the middle of the house. Try not to be outdoors if you can absolutely avoid it. That's the velocity from Birmingham. This is the velocity from Columbus, Mississippi, and there's just not that much to support a tornado warning here, even though we have some broad rotation. That's why they've gone with the severe thunderstorm warning. But certainly in Fayette, hail a possibility, some high wind a possibility. You have to be at 58 miles per hour or higher to have severe thunderstorm criterion winds, but considering that it's rained over 3.5 inches in Fayette today, you could get 40 miles per hour and start knocking trees and power lines down because the ground is so soggy from today's rain. The heaviest core of precipitation is on the northwest side of the city. That'd be out around Alabama Highway 96, up Highway 18, and then it's going to cross Highway 43 around the Walmart area. That's where the biggest of the hail would be in the north part of Fayette, around the community college, around Bevel State, and then it'll keep on moving up Highway 43 in the direction of ultimately Fowler's Crossing crossroads in that part of Fayette County. So severe thunderstorm warning, winds and hail, the biggest issues there. In our tornado warned storms, we still have several of them out there. One Shelby, Talladega, and St. Clair. St. Clair, there's really nothing there to suggest that there will be a tornado, but you're still technically in this warning. And again, for the folks at the Super Speedway, it's not a tornado threat, but it is just a really rough storm that's going to blow across North Talladega County within the next few minutes. There's some hail that's falling a little bit north of Winterboro, Highway 21, south of downtown Talladega. That will likely stay south of the Speedway. Speedway is really closer to Lincoln than it is Talladega. Then Pell City, it's raining heavily there, but there's no evidence of any additional rotation within that. That's actually that lead storm. There's nothing showing up there.
Look at the internet computer, the MacBook Pro. That was Wilsonville. That's what came across the Coosa River and moved into Childersburg. So that looks pretty sizable to me. I mean,
it does.
But still,
you got that patch of trees and a hill right there.
Yeah, welcome to Alabama.
You just can't see what you need to see to be able to
we teach the Storm Alert Extreme every November, and people say, why don't you use more Alabama pictures? I've got probably 20,000 Alabama pictures, but we have trees here and hills. But that is a very significant looking lowering, and whether that's down, we don't know because of the trees. But that was taken from Wilsonville, and that is the storm that is now east of Childersburg, approaching Sycamore and Alpine, that is passing south of the Super Speedway. We'll check some more of the images that have been sent to us. And we have thousands that have been coming in today. And again, like I say, we see these in real times. We can't show them. There's another shot from Wilsonville looking back over toward that lowering. These are fantastic shots. We see them in real time. That helps us make the on-the-fly decisions. And many folks, of course, have seen hail falling today. There's some of the damage. You'll hear the sound of chainsaws in many areas, especially in Tuscaloosa.
The tornado warning has been extended through Clay County, Calhoun County, and Cleburne County.
Yeah, let's go back to the radar. We'll come back to the pictures in a minute.
This is the new polygon. It's the extension of that brighter red. I'll draw the outline of it on if I can get the pencil working there. There's the outline coming down through North Talladega County to Childersburg and points east of there. Sycamore, Winterboro, the city of Talladega, Waldo, Mount Cheaha involved in that. In fact, I'm going to switch over to the Cheaha Skycam and see if we can get a shot looking into this storm. It's been a little bit cloudy up there at the state's highest point all day, and occasionally we have a little trouble controlling that camera. In fact, I can't get it to move from that southwest point right there. So I don't know that we'll actually be able to see the actual circulation from the camera. It seems to be frozen. But the polygon does include Mount Cheaha. It includes the Friendship area, Oxford, Anniston, Munford, Talladega, and it's very, very close to the Speedway. I think technically the Speedway may be in the polygon, but the tornado threat may be just a touch south of there. This is we'll zoom in here and get a little closer look, and you'll be able to clearly see it. Yeah, technically the Speedway's in the polygon, but it's on the very edge. Basically, the road leading into the Speedway is not in the polygon, but the Speedway is. So I think the threat is probably going to be a little bit south of there, but it would not hurt if you can get to a building to go in there. If you don't have any other option, and in the next few minutes, if we believe this thing makes a turn to the left or something like that, then we'll let you know. But for right now, just hang tight. If you can get into a building, that's great. If you can't, just kind of sit tight in your camper, your automobile. Best thing to do would not be in a tent for sure. Even if the tornado doesn't come through there may be some hail that comes along. So campers, get into something substantial to protect yourself.
Yeah, again, here's the situation. As Jason clearly said, this circulation won't affect the super speedway. I'll just tell you that. I mean, and technically the polygon clips the property up here. And again, we've got about 25,000 people camping right up here. This is the part of the storm that has prompted a tornado warning, and it's moving like that. This will not even affect really the city of Talladega. This will affect areas south of Talladega. So as Jason said, obviously with weather like this, it's not, you don't want to sit out in a tent and something like this, but more than likely you're going to be okay. There's no need to rush to a place of safety or shelter around the super speedway. The greatest risk is for areas down here below Talladega, and again, you can see that inflow notch, and the greatest chance of a tornado circulation is going to be near or just south of the city of Talladega. So for those of you, of course, in the city here, yes, we do recommend that you go to a safe place. You're clearly in the Polygon. This is Chaco Springs, the Baptist facility there with all the lodging and camping and everything. And if anybody's there at a convention, you want to be in a safe place. But again, the core threat will be passing down to the south of the city of Talladega and then ultimately coming over here into Clay County. So we've got Clay County and Talladega County under a tornado warning, and really technically some of the other counties are involved in this as well. The warning does include parts, I do believe, of Cleburne and Calhoun, but the initial issues will be central Talladega and then perhaps the western part of Clay counties. We got a new tornado warning for Dallas and Perry counties. Now,